Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh Out.
It's your boy Tay.
Another episode of Sports Talk 10. Josh, on this episode, we're going to recap week one, NFL week one. And
Mm-hmm.
we're happy. Finally, football is back. But before you get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, after this video, make sure you leave a comment. Okay?
Yeah.
Whether you agree or disagree. So, week one, anything stood out to you week one? Any games?
Can we go ahead and get the ugly one out the with the two
Oh, you
ugly
going to
ones
get
out the
ugly?
way?
Oh, you talking about the New York football giants? How they got embarrassed
Destroyed.
on primetime TV. 40 burger, 40 zip, zero, zero,
Yeah, let's
bro.
let's go ahead and get those. Let's get these two New York teams out the way
And
right now. Let's go.
Uh, the Cowboys, you know what I mean? They got in touch with they inner 2001 Baltimore Ravens, Ray Lewis spirit. Ray Lewis must be their spirit animal. That's the way they
Bro,
was playing out there, bro. They was out there like
they deboed them dudes, bro. They just went into their
40
yard
zip.
and took. They went in that joint and took them dudes' chains, bro. They just give me your chain. My grandmother gave me that chain. It's my chain now, punk. That's what they did. Like it's my chain.
Yeah, cause Tony Pollard had a good game. They defense pretty much won that game.
That defense was ridiculous.
That
Like they,
defense pretty much won that game. I don't even think Dak had 200. Dak didn't even have 200 yards. Hold on.
bro. When this is how crazy that game was. I literally, it was 7-zip. That's when they blocked the field goal and they scored. I literally went grabbed some water and something small to eat. I came back into my room and looked at the TV. That joint said 21-zip in the first quarter. I was like, what the hell just happened? And they
I'm
just showed like the fumble and then the turnover, like and then the interception, like right after that. I'm like, how?
bro.
How?
Once they got up to like 30, they was up by 30. They should just go ahead and cut to the news channel, late
Yeah,
night
pretty
news
much.
or something. The local news.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like it was ugly. Like I don't think I ever seen a game that bad in opening weekend in like at least a few years. At least.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That was pretty bad. Oof,
Yeah.
that was bad. Another game that I think was pretty bad. The Packers and the Bears. They look pretty bad out
We had quite a few. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, but let's well we'll say that one. We'll say that one for the later. But yeah, that the Packers and Bears, it's like no matter who's the quarterback for the Packers, the Bears always find a way to lose to them. Like
there. Man,
it's just it's,
Jordan Love got like three TDs out there. Jordan Love didn't look too bad out there, man.
Jordan Love. The only thing about that whole game is that they're gonna lose Aaron Jones for probably a few weeks. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That's the only bad thing about it. Cause I think he had a hamstring, so it's like I don't know
Mhm.
how his stint is gonna be, but I mean they got AJ Dillon for a reason. So it's like it's one of those things where it's like we'll see what happened this week when you can actually have a good running game, or if they're
Mhm.
gonna continue it. Because I think they're playing a better defense if I'm not mistaken next week. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
And another bad game. We gotta talk about the Bengals. They look bad out there. The world look bad out there.
This is the reason, and I think we can all agree. This is when you have to play your preseason. You have to
Yeah,
play
yeah, few
preseason at some
snaps. Few
point.
snaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least a series. At least if he can score in that series, okay.
He was
But
coming off a calf injury. I didn't
hmm
expect him to be that rusty. He was very rusty out there,
and the offensive line look back as
bro.
terrible as always. Like they ain't get like two tackles and shit like the last few years. Like I don't. It yeah, it was ugly for them too. Like Cleveland was having a field day with them. Defensive line wise, they was like the defensive
Mhm.
line was literally getting to Joe Burrows every snap. Like it was crazy that
You
game.
think you think it had something to do with Jamar Chase trash talking?
Yeah,
That he just gave him
that's a
secret
rival.
motivation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's billboard material. You don't do that. Like you don't do that in the week, especially week one, when you don't your quarterback has not played
Mm-hmm.
preseason. You've been looking kind of shaky in the preseason at the few times you did play, and then you turn around and trash talk a rival at home. I mean, away. On top of that, I can see if you at Cincinnati, you talking. You went to Cleveland and you was talking. Yeah, bro,
Well,
you had a target on your back. Nah, you had a target on his back, bro. They was
yeah, I
sweat.
think that's a
They
little.
they made a
But
purpose to put a target on his back. They made a
of course,
purpose to put a
trying to
they
think of
made a
another game.
purpose.
I think the 49ers were pretty dominant against the Steelers.
The
Brock Purdy
40
came back, 2 TDs. That defense was playing. That's another defense that was playing great.
they literally picked up right where they left off at from last year. They the number one defense for a reason. Only a few teams could give them problems, and one of them had a bad second half
Hmm.
yesterday. We'll talk about that game as well. But
All right.
Bananas.
Anything? I know we went over anything else shocking. I say the Raiders beating the Broncos. I didn't see that one coming.
Nobody did. Yeah,
I didn't see
nobody
that
saw
one
that.
coming.
Yeah,
Trying to think of
yeah. I
any
mean,
other games.
and I'll say this too, and then
Mhm,
we could move on from it too. At this,
mhm,
for some odd reason, when this dude is healthy, this dude just know how to win games. Like Jimmy G really just know how to win games. But he
yeah.
just stayed hurt. He's like Tim Duncan a little bit. He's not flashy. You ain't gonna see the whole like he's gonna give
Nah,
you the big arm.
he like he's like the fundamentals of Tim Duncan, but
Yeah,
get injured, but
yeah,
can't play a full season. That's the if you had to put like he got the fundamentals of a goal. He's not a bad quarterback. The question is, can he stay healthy the entire season? That
exactly. Because he
history
got the
had proved that
receivers.
he don't stay healthy long. That's just
Yeah, because he got the receivers. He got Devontae Adams, and he made Jabari Myers look like a freaking Pro
how.
Bowler, like against Denver. And Denver's not no slouches of defense either. That's the crazy thing, but
Yeah.
that they ain't no slouch. Um, but yeah, I don't know what it is, bro. Like he just can't stay healthy. But like I said, he's like the Tim Duncan. He's fundamental. He ain't gonna give you that the crazy arm, uh, overarm passes and stuff like that. He just know how to win games. He just
Mhm.
can't stay healthy. He just can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Um.
And we also got to
Oh
talk about the pink elephant in the room. You already know what happened on Monday Night Football. We got to talk about the pink elephant in the room.
yeah, I was gonna go one more game and then we could
Go
do
ahead.
it. I
Whatever
can't
game.
lie. Uh, you know who's actually surprising to me? Actually, two teams surprising to me. The Patriots, offensively. I'm saying offensively, not like overall. We already know Bill Belichick the defense. We already know about that. But the Patriots and the Colts, they are going to be two sleeper teams offensively if they could get it all together. If they could
Yeah.
get those two teams, if they could get it together offensively, like
Mhm.
if Mac Jones could be consistent on a week to week basis, and well, he don't turn the ball over like that. But if he actually can control the game like he did the second half of that Eagles game, oh, the Patriots gonna be a sleeper if they
Mhm.
could get it together.
Yeah.
Colts the same thing. Only thing is they gotta find a way to they gotta resolve this Jonathan Taylor situation. That's the only thing about the Colts. They gotta resolve this to actually know what they're gonna do. Because are you gonna keep him? Are you not gonna keep him? Uh, are you going to keep him? I mean, are you going to keep him on the prep list? Is he actually going to be activated? Is he going to actually play with Anthony Richardson to bring that All Pro running back with a rookie quarterback? Are you going to do it? Because right now it's kind of showing they need him. Truthfully, even though Anthony Richardson is
Yeah.
good, he's good.
They actually played pretty good though against the
Yeah,
Jags. They actually played pretty good. Um.
yeah.
Yeah. I actually agree with you. The Colts actually the game was closer. I'm trying to think of any other teams that shocked me. I'm trying to think that shocked me this week.
Tampa shocked me. I ain't gonna lie. They shocked
Yeah,
the shit
Tampa
out of me.
upsetting the Vikings.
Yeah. Even though nobody believed Baker Mayfield good, but he pulled that one out.
And
And
we
that
got
also
we
showed,
got we got the Commanders almost losing to the Cardinals. I was borderline about to take an L.
hey, bro, I'm
They
not gonna lie.
won. They won. They
Yeah,
won.
but if they would have lost, I guarantee you, Ron Rivera probably would have got fired by week
Oh
two.
nah,
I
he
guarantee.
lost to the Cardinals are trying to lose and they beat you. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I think that's it. But we gotta talk about the pink elephant in the room.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Mis-
Let's go ahead
Mr.
right
A
to it.
Rod, has it been announced he tore his Achilles, I believe, damage to his Achilles,
Yeah,
and he's gone for the season after four
yeah, he
plays in the
tore.
Jets uniform.
Yeah, yeah, he actually tore his Achilles tendon fully. So that means he's probably, if he decides to come back next year, he's gonna miss half of next year because it's a fully tear. It's a full tear Achilles tendon.
Yeah,
Pretty
man.
much the same thing like KD in the finals against the Raptors, and you know he ain't been the same since. So um, yeah, them Achilles, those Achilles injuries are kind of hard to come back from, especially when you're older. And by Rodgers being 38 or like 39, about to be 40, I'm not saying he's going to call it a career,
Mhm.
but I think they're going to take his time with it because that's one of those injuries you can't rush back
Yeah,
from. You can't.
and Rodgers 38. Yeah, he about to
No,
ride
he's
in the sunset.
39, bro. He's
He
39.
about
He
to
about to be 40 this year. Like he's about to be
he about to
40.
I hate to say this, he might have to ride into the sunset.
That injury might do it though. That's what I'm saying. That
Yeah,
injury
man,
might
I
do it,
don't
but
know
it
that.
depends.
We'll see. He probably be what next year.
Yeah, it would have to be next season because he can't now unless they make it to the Super Bowl or something. That's the only way he's gonna come back. But outside of
Come
that,
on, come on, son. With
ain't
Zach
no.
Wilson. Come on, son. Come on,
No,
son.
no, no. I'm saying like
Let's not.
overall. No, I'm saying. But
Nah,
I'm just saying overall. Yeah.
they're not making the Super Bowl. Let's throw that out the
I'm
window.
saying
If they make a wild card, I would say if they make the playoffs, that's an
he still
overachievement.
won't. He still won't make it back. Like he
Oh no, no,
still won't make
first of all, they're not.
it
I know he's not gonna be back. I already know
yeah.
that. Uh,
Yeah. So.
I would probably say let's go back to Monday night. The Bills, Josh Allen blew that game.
All right, we need to have
Blew
this
that
discussion.
game.
Uh,
Three
I'm.
interceptions, one fumble. Yeah, you're.
Should we? Do we have to have the conversation? Do we have to have this conversation? I was gonna save it,
Yeah,
but do we have to have that conversation? Is Josh
yeah.
Allen is part of the overrated crew? Is he part of it?
I don't think he's overrated. I think he's just gonna be one of those guys that he's gonna have good numbers, but he's never gonna win anything.
Bro, he looked like Jay Cutler out there yesterday, bro. He literally looked like Jay Cutler yesterday.
I'm not gonna do a week one overreaction, even though we sort of roast the Giants a little.
It
I,
yeah, but it was
I'm not
bad.
gonna.
He pretty much lost him the game. And just like I said
He
prior
did
to
lose
you
him the
driving,
game. They actually would have won that game. In my
yeah,
opinion, they would have won that
and
game.
and like I said, like I said prior to us going live and recording this, uh, the Stephon Diggs and Sean McDermott head coach comments did not help it at all.
Mhm.
They don't know what the heck was going through his mind when he was throwing those passes. Like two of them just could have been prevented because all he had to do was throw them away. You ain't had to throw them up like punt. Like you just literally punting that joint away. Um, the fumble, I don't know. It looked like his head was not in the game, bro. It literally like Josh Allen did not give a fuck about that game. It's like once it was like once Aaron Rodgers went out, he's just like, okay, whatever. I ain't got to worry about it no more. That's what it looked like. It looked like he's like, okay, I ain't
Yeah,
got to worry
they
about
was
it no
going to win that game, and it looks like the Jets are pretty much looking for backup quarterbacks.
they got to get a. They definitely got to get a backup because I think what Mike White is at Miami
Now they just
and Zach.
signed somebody. I forgot what the guy they was trying to sign. It was, I don't know if it's official yet. Probably at the time of recording, they probably signed him after the signing.
Okay, yeah, because I'm
'Cause
about to say I think
I heard people say they should go after Cam Newton, Carson Wentz.
they better not.
They've
They
named a
better
few
not.
people. Heineke. I heard a few names out there.
Yeah, nah, they stay away from Cam. Stay away from Carson Wentz. They both are done.
Well,
I'm
Carson
sorry.
Wentz. I'd take Carson Wentz over Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's not really that good.
Yeah, but don't we all know what Carson Wentz is all mental with him. It's
I
all
think I'd
mental.
tell you, I'm gonna be honest, I'd take Carson Wentz over Zach Wilson. Cam is a little stretch. I heard somebody say Cam was a
Nah, Cam.
maybe. I was like, I don't know, Cam. You might can get it to work with Cam. Might
You
can get it.
might, but you gotta remember he's coming in to be the backup. He's not coming in to start. So that's the other thing too. They gotta realize they're
Yeah.
coming in to
I
backup.
would say Zach Wilson is his starting position to lose if he played
Yeah,
bad.
It's literally
Yeah.
is he is
Mm.
pretty
This
much the
this is
Jets are
this
back to
is
square one.
this is last train leaving, bro. He
Yeah.
sort of gotta like. I would say if he ball out, even if they don't make the playoffs,
Mhm.
he might be okay.
Yeah, because they can't get
And
rid of him.
I
So
think the Jets are just cursed, bro. I don't know why. I just think they cursed,
they're cursed. They cursed. The Bills are two cursed franchise play Monday night. They both are cursed. Like,
bro. Oh no, the
truthfully.
Bills are cursed too. Bills are cursed.
So it's it was just
I
a
think the
cursed
Bills. I
football
want to
week.
say this. I think the Bills championship window is pretty much closed.
Yeah, like I said, the
They
way
they
the
they a playoff team at best. They probably like out of the first round playoff team at best now. They yeah. All
yeah,
right. So
no
oh go
more
ahead.
they. And I'm about to say no more excuses for Josh Allen. That man is straight up a turnover machine. No more
All
excuses.
right. Yeah, no, he's
Now
a turnover machine.
until I see differently, which I doubt I will. Uh,
Mhm.
yeah, that man has been a turnover machine since he's been 84. Think about this stat. He been
Mhm.
he been the year he got drafted to now. He has the most turnovers in
Mhm.
the NFL since being in the league. He has 84 career turnovers. That is crazy for somebody that's not even 10 years in the league yet.
Yeah. Okay.
That is
Yeah,
84.
but yeah, we're not gonna
84.
go into Josh Allen. Right? I think we're gonna end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching, listening. All the above. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. All right. Peace and hair grease.